Hi, I'm Doug Koenig, professional shooter, and I want to go over the do's and don'ts for your practice sessions once you get to the range. Okay, you've already incorporated all your dry firing, your grip stance, all the things we've already touched base on at home. You come to the range, now it's time to practice. I love shooting on steel. Steel plate racks are a great practice tool. You can see your hits, you can acknowledge what's going on without having to guess. Okay, that's the practice do's. Practice on steel. Excellent. Paper targets. If you're using paper targets only, make sure you tape up the holes. I see too many shooters at the ranges at the end of a half-hour session. They've got bullet hits all over, and they're not really sure or keeping track of what they're doing as they're doing it. There's really doesn't give you the right feedback to know if you're doing the things right when you're working on double taps or even multiple targets if you have them up. If you're not taping them, you're kind of allowing yourself a disservice not keeping track of what you're doing. You know, perfect practice makes you perfect. You got to work hard, work on the right things. That's going to keep you moving in the right direction. It doesn't matter if you want to be a competition shooter, top level, medium level, or you're just practicing with your concealed carry rig, or you're out practicing just to be a better handgun hunter or shooter. You have to always work on the basics and do the right thing. The don'ts. Don't just stay close. If you want to be a good handgun shooter, that doesn't mean just at 10 yards. That means to keep working your way back every day, every session. You might just start out one session and be at 25 yards or 50 yards, whatever it may be, wherever your limit is. Test yourself to where you're a little uncomfortable. You know, the big thing I see a lot of shooters do, they're always practice the things that are easy to them, and they never get any better because they're always doing the easy stuff. The hard stuff is what makes you good. Getting good at the hard stuff, finding your weaknesses and practicing them and making them better. Okay, staying at 10 yards as a handgun shooter, you know, you're only ever going to be good at 10 yards. And that's great if it's a concealed carry situation, but if you want to compete, you really need to stretch yourself out. I'll go out some days, strictly work at 50 yards, and that's really mentally tough. And yeah, I may not shoot 500 rounds that day. I may only shoot 100 rounds that day because it's really, really difficult to focus and do the right thing there. And other days I may just spend at 10 yards working on different techniques and maybe able to shoot a little more ammo. I might be working more on speed than accuracy. A lot of different things, but have a game plan when you go to the range. Have a little breakdown of what you want to work on, what you need work on, and how to attack that. These are the things that I like to do. Every time I go to the practice range, I have an agenda. I'm not just going there just to blast rounds down range. If you're looking for a place to shoot, go to NSSF's website at wheretoshoot.org, and always remember, firearm safety begins with you.